everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Tara with Mayhem Crafty Cards, and for today's video what I'm going to be doing is making a Witch's Brew Cauldron shaker card. So I made one the other day and I realized that I did not give myself enough room with the foam tape for my shaker bits. So the die I'm using today is going to be from Stampendous, and it's the Dome Jar Shaker Cutting Dies. That's a mouthful. So I use the mason jar, the glass dome base, and the oval plaque. So for the base I used Brutus Monroe mermaid skin paper because I wanted to tie the green and the purple back into the card. So, and I did the same thing for the placard. It's just a purple cardstock. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of it. And then I used some Brutus Monroe Raven cardstock for my base. So I used my Karen markers to go ahead and color my witch and a couple little bits that were in the stamp set. I don't know, I just thought green and purple, it's so Halloween to me. And then I used my bunny bowl to put in all of my shaker bits, which are from Sparkle Blends. So, and I did go ahead and show you guys the blends that I used, and I will have everything that I've used in the description box below, so make sure you guys check that out. So I also cut a piece of fun foam. Now my fun foam has adhesive on the back, which is super nice. So I'm going to take some more of that purple cardstock and I'm going to use that as like my background. For the one I had made previously, I had used their glitter sheets from Brutus Monroe. So I just, I tried this the other day with just liquid adhesive and it slid all over the place. So I'm just using some double-sided tape to tape down everything this time. Because even when I was gluing it to the base, it just was not, it wasn't working. So the stamp and die set that I used is from the Rabbit Hole Designs, and it is the Spellcaster Witch. And this set has so many fun pieces to it. So I used the witch and the books with the pumpkin, the little jars that, the little jars to add to the brew. But yeah, so I went ahead and just used a double-sided score tape because, like I said, everything slid all over the place last time, and it was just, it was a hot mess. And so I wanted to make sure that when I remade the card, because what I like to do before I even do a video is I will make my cards first. And that's just so I have a kind of like a template to go off of, especially if it's a design that I like. And then I can add or take away things that I thought maybe didn't work out the first time. So I do save my inside pieces of my fun foam and my black cardstock because you never know when you're gonna need them. So I also took some double-sided adhesive foam. That did not sound right. Anyways, and I placed that on top of my fun foam. Now I did lose some footage throughout my video, which I'm sure I just forgot to press the record button. But once I added the foam to the card, I realized I had enough room for my shaker bits. And that was one of the mistakes from the first card. Not that they didn't shake, they just didn't shake a whole lot. So I did go ahead and color my witch with some Karen markers. And I'm using bristle smooth paper for all those. I found that that's the best paper to use for the Karen markers, or Karen, however you pronounce it. So I just went ahead and added my double-sided, or my fun foam, and now I'm going to try to line up that purple piece because I want it to stay in the center of my card. And that one I did go ahead and use liquid adhesive on because it was, it's just a background piece, really. So yeah, it was a very fun card to make. Now, the only thing I didn't do this time around that I did the first time around was add the bubbles to the top of it. And that is because I could not, for the life of me, find my little bubbles that I used. So I had to improvise a little bit. And you'll see after I get all my bits in that I missed a couple pieces. So now I'm just going to go ahead and glue down that base. And it's okay that it covers some of the acetate. And that base is that's where I'm going to put my sentiment, which is Brew, and then add my little witch to, because I want her to be kind of standing off to the side. So I am taking that little placard piece, and I'm going to be stamping Witch's Brew. And so I have never used the VersaFine Claire Nocturne ink. I don't know why, but I love it. Like, I literally only had to stamp my pad down one time to get a perfect impression. So I need to buy 1,000 more of these because I can see me going through them very, very quickly. And I did go ahead and heat emboss this. Now, you guys will see that it took me a second because I could not find my clear embossing powder. I don't know where it went, but I could not find it. So for the placard, I'm going to go ahead and just take some little foam squares and pop that up, because I do want it to have a little bit of dimension. I mean, it's already going to have some because it's a shaker card, but I just thought that would, the little placard would be cute sitting up. So I'm working on recording a few videos for you guys. My surgery got rescheduled, and it will be this coming Friday, the 14th. So scary, but exciting at the same time. Like, I cannot wait to walk again. So here's my little bunny bowl. And let me tell you what, guys, this bowl has saved me I don't know how many times. It's fantastic. And that's from the rabbit hole. So I will make sure that I link everything down below. If you've not checked it out, it is pretty awesome. So now, once I lay this piece down, I realized that I forgot to put in my little pieces from the stamp set. And you'll see that I try to pry it back off, and I didn't want to mess up the card. So yep, there we go. And I'm like, oh no, don't do it. So we just went ahead and adhered them to the card itself. But yes, my surgery is this Friday, the 14th, and I am nervous, excited, and anxious, as anybody would be with a major surgery. So what have I been doing? I've been making videos for you guys and making some cards. But I did want to get this one up a little bit sooner than I anticipated, just because I thought this was a really fun, cute shaker card. And you see, I put my bunny bowl right there on top of my witch, because it just did not, I don't know, I was having some trouble with my liquid adhesive. So there I just put once I realized that I couldn't find my bowls, I went ahead and put the little jars on the top of the card. Had I done this differently, they would have been inside with the other shaker bits. So the little cat that comes with this set, and they come with all the new release sets that just came out. I like to put him on her hat. I don't know, I just see him sitting on her hat while she's, mixing up her brew. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. There's going to be a lot of hops coming up, which have already been, and I'm sure you heard my daughter just crack up. My card is an A2, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, top folding card. And what I like to do for these is I will keep it in my scoreboard and line it up that way. So that way I make sure that I get it lined up because I can't glue things down straight to save my life, apparently. But this helps a lot. So yeah, stay tuned for, more exciting things. And I am going to post pictures of the card that I made, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great weekend. Bye.